Hi, this is Carol McRae. Now, one of the most popular questions I get asked is, do you do hypnosis for quit smoking? It is probably hands down the easiest thing I do and probably the most common thing I do apart from anxiety and depression. Now, hypnosis for quit smoking is pretty straightforward. I do have two different sessions. Primarily people quit on that first session, so you've all heard the story of somebody that's had hypnosis and quit on that first session and never looked back, and I've got thousands of those people that could tell you the same story. However, we have two different programs. One of them is 2 sessions, the other's probably 3 sessions and maybe a follow-up a month later. Now, the reason we do that second session is because we want to make sure we've done a thorough job. If you come back a week later and you say, I feel fantastic, haven't had one, feeling great, and incidentally, that's what most of my clients say, what we want to do then is just do another session to double your chances of staying free. So we don't know whether you've just got your cigarette smoking as an old habit and maybe you haven't been smoking that long, or whether it's a way that you've been dealing with your stress throughout your life. And most people probably do use it as a way to deal with anxiety, depression, boredom, all of those emotional triggers. So if that's the case and you come back a week later and you say, I've been feeling really stressed, I'm anxious, I've been thinking about the cigarettes, or you've had one, then we know that it's also become an emotion rather than just a habit, or a way to deal with those emotions rather than just a habit. So if that's the case, we want to clear up those emotional triggers so you don't go back to looking for something to fill that gap when you feel stressed or tired or bored or cranky or whatever. Now, what that means is we want to do a thorough job at really just getting to the root cause of the habit. Initially, it generally does start off in people's teenage years where they're sort of a bit rebellious and they want to sort of fit in with all their friends. But after a while, it can become more than just that habit of something to do when you're out socializing with your friends. And quite often people will use things like cigarettes, food, work, gambling, sitting on your phone half the day, computer games, drugs, alcohol. All of those things are generally a way that we distract from our emotions. And so the only way that you will stop the habit is if you can deal with the emotions that actually cause the behavior in the first place or were used as a distraction for. So it means that when you do quit smoking, the first session's pretty much the same for both of those programs. But if you come back the next week, that's when we'll know whether you just need one more session to double your chances of staying free, or you want to, or we need to clear away the triggers so that you can really never have those triggers there at present again and move on and clear not only your smoking habit or your eating habit if it's for food that you're coming in for, but also things like anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, anger issues, boredom, all of those things. So I hope that's been helpful. First session's 2 hours. Second, and if you need any other sessions, they're about an hour and a half. You can book on my website. So jump in, it's just carolmcrae.com, and there's an availability on the calendar there, so you can just find a spot that's going to suit you and I as well. And let's get you started. First session, as I said, most people do quit on that first session, and then we want to do the follow-ups to really make sure you never go back down that path again. In fact, I could tell you so many stories. I had one man smoking 45 cigarettes a day, and he was at Gold Peak Mines, and when he came back a week later, he said, I don't know what the hell you did to me last week. I have had the best week ever, haven't had a cigarette. I've been out with my mates drinking, they were all smoking, and I just didn't give a damn. It just didn't bother me at all. And that is really what we're after as a result once we've done the quit smoking hypnosis. So I hope that's been helpful. And as I said, check with your friends. Anybody else that's come and done quit smoking hypnosis will probably tell you the exact same story, because we want to get alignment. We want to get congruence between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, which is where that habit and those emotions are linked. We want to unplug the triggers and get you free. Have a great day, guys, and let me know if I can help in any way. Put any questions down below this video if you've got any, and I'm happy to answer. Take care, guys. Namaste, and have a great day.